What's up, guys? This is Big Lou, and welcome to Aloha Random Vlogs. Now, as you can see right now, there is a picture-in-picture screen here that you're viewing. The bigger screen, which is showing the grass, my fat thigh, and my stomach, is the GoPro Hero Session, which is my daughter's camera, which is my older adopted daughter's camera. That for another story. And the upper left hand corner, my wife is recording me with the Canon HD HRF 500 camera. It's a simple, high definition camera, 1080p, as we would call it, 2K. To me, I think it's perfect. It's clear. I don't see why I need to go to 4K yet. I'm not making bank on these videos, which I hope to do one day. But without further ado, let's do this somewhat called a review of this chair. The chair is the Permobile MS300 HD Corpus mobility chair. Now, as you can see right now in the video, that me and my son are cruising on a field. I have basically went 2 football lengths of distance to pretty much race my son. The deal was, if he can beat me after we turn around, so go all the way over there, turn around, and start running back. If he can beat me all the way to his mom, he could ride me around in the chair. But as you can see, I pushed him, he pushed me, and I pushed him back, and he was trying to hold on, and I kicked him off. I don't like my kids, taking the easy route out. But, it's not that I'm a happy person being in this chair. I've never been in a chair like this. Now I have to be in it for a good portion of my time and life. I am still dealing with some demons on that. Again, for another story. So here I'm going to turn around, yell at my son, and tell him it's the last time I make him this deal. He needs to hurry up, run, get up, and then I'll let him ride on my lap. And look, he gets up and runs. Now, granted, my wife is already yelling at me, why don't you give him some space, let him catch up a bit. But I'm a dad. I'm competitive. But as you're going to come up in the next frame, you're going to hear me give my quick thoughts of me running on the grass and how bumpy it was. Kind of treacherous, hurt my back and stuff, but, it's a chair that I need and I got to get used to. Here you go.
How was it?
That's my voyage in the grass. I felt like I got a shiatsu massage on the way there and back. That's all that kept happening. I felt like I got vibrated. So now, here we go. It's a black chair. It has leather seats. There's a seat belt for safety. There's a headrest. There's an extension foot retainer or holder, as you would say, like a little platform. It has 6 wheels. It has 2 main drive wheels that run off some really powerful servo motors. I mean, really, really powerful motors. I might have described the motors as being servo, and if that's wrong, my bad. But I'm just getting used to this. But then here we go. So my wife is doing a walk around here with the camera to kind of show you different angles of what the chair looks like. That is me again with the green shirt back in the background sitting down, waiting for her to finish with the walk around and recording. But anyway, the foot extensions that you can see, they're fully out. I'm 6'7". I weigh 400 pounds. The chair capacity is 450 pounds of carrying weight, so basically my weight, but it has a total capacity of driving weight. I believe it's 850 pounds, which I meet the criteria for that. It was made to fit me. It does not fit most people or everybody. I am a very big guy. As you can see, I have my daughter's GoPro Hero Session strapped to that left armrest. And there it is, the M300 HD Corpus. It doesn't say Corpus, but when you look at online on the books, and the itinerary and all the information on it, it's actually called a Corpus. I think the only reason why it's not doesn't have the Corpus sticker on there is because it doesn't have all the other bells and whistles. LED lights like headlights, blinkers, actual blinkers to run, and stoplights in the back. And there's some other things that come with it, but I haven't went as far as that. Because good grief, the price that I got it for, I didn't have to pay for this. It was given to me by my insurance company because of my walking condition. The back kind of looks like a spaceship or space shuttle seat. I mean, it's made badass. It's all aluminum, hard, heavy-duty plastic. My wife is now showing the control panel here. This control panel, you flip that left switch up, and you have your main screen. So there's a whole bunch of things I'm going to go through here and do a review again just on the control, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just kind of giving an overview and my opinions on this chair. The joystick is okay. It's kind of short, and the distance between the end of where my wife's hand is on the armrest to the control, my hand is big enough to go from the end of that to the screen. I can touch the screen. That's how big my hands are. She's showing right now the capability of vertical elevation. So people call this the elevator chair. It's really dirty. I've been meaning to clean it. I have a real OCD issue about stuff that I drive and I'm around. It has to be clean. And I did this on a spur moment. Hey, let's do a review or opinionated review, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, so I believe it gave me a 6 to 8 inch vertical lift or elevated lift. Again, footrest fully extended. It's a really comfortable chair. I mean, I'm still getting used to being in it for just a short time I'm in it per day, until the point I have to be in it constantly 24 hours a day, except for when I sleep, but other walking purposes. I can walk a very short distance. I can stand. I can sit. This is mainly for mobility. To go from my couch to the door and try and go down the steps or the ramp, I have to be in my chair already. I have severe nerve damage in my back. I have early stages of arthritis in my knees. I weigh as much as I do. The doctors want me to lose weight and to exercise and to do a lot of things to help alleviate from having to do surgery. So this is a way of trying to help my body heal in a short amount of time. But at the same time, because of the back issues and accidents that I had, or the accident that I had, again, for another story, this is the reason why I need this chair. So when I do that video and I explain to you guys exactly what happened, you guys will understand why I need this chair, so that I don't get any of the keyboard commandos emailing me or messaging me or writing stuff to me telling me, look, you didn't need that chair, you're just trying to look for a handout. No, bro. My insurance company, which is my medical insurance, saw it necessary for me to get this chair. My wife fought long and hard for it because, again, for another story, I can't do things with my kids. I can't go jogging with my wife. I can't go walking. It's bad. So I guess in a nutshell, I'll make that video quite soon, I'll try and get it out in the next week or so. But here you go. So I explained to my wife that she tried to tilt it back earlier. If you rewind it and look back in the video, you're going to see she tried to recline it in the already raised elevated position. It will go back maybe 6 inches to 8 inches, and then it'll stop. It's a safety mechanism because of balance. There is a gyro compass in here somewhere that actually deals with the stability of the chair, making sure it doesn't tip. So I explained to her she has to put the chair back down, so take the elevator, put it back down to where it was, and then go into the recline position, and it'll do its full recline. Again, you'll see this foot plate slide backwards. There you go. It's because it is in the Um, Full extended position. I have so much troubles with this. I need to figure out maybe another way to set these things up, so I'm not scraping things in the ground. But there you go. That is the full elevated position. That is the total recline position, as it's called. I can fall asleep in this chair, and I've done it already. I've not tipped over in this chair. This chair is built solid. A lot of people are used to the chairs that they have. A lot of people also, and I'm saying a lot of people, the people who actually use mobility chairs actually have their preferred chair they like to use. Now, I look at it this way. I've been looking at some crazy ass chairs, which I am going to get, and I need to figure out how I'm going to do this because they cost big dollars. All right? But, it's built for the situation. If you're going to common everyday use, a chair like this is fine. If you want something that goes hunting, fishing, or four-wheel driving, there's others on the market, and you guys can go look it up on Google and just type in all-terrain wheelchair, and you'll find all kinds of ideas. So here you go. My wife's bringing the chair back down again, back to the regular seated position, and basically that's it on this part of the overview. My wife is really happy that I got this chair, and I really do not know why, because as far as I'm concerned, I do not want to be in a chair, but she wants me in the chair because it'll allow me to do more things with my family and my kids and friends at that matter. Or if I want to feel independent for a couple hours, I just jump in my chair, go out the door, go down my ramp, and I still have to wait for my wife's approval because she has to help me down my hill. And we're going to videotape that and show you why I need so much help going up and down my driveway. All right. So again, the clearance on the bottom of those footrests, really minimal, like a blade of grass thickness. The chair is awesome. There's no mud stuck in the tires, as you guys could see or can see. There was some, but I think as long as you drive and keep it going and don't just sit and do donuts, you'll be fine. She's going to lift it up so that the chair can be moved to a good position, but I think she's really just trying to play with it. All my kids and my wife like playing with this chair. Kind of drives me nuts. See, that's impractical for me to sit down and my legs straight out that way. So I'm trying to figure out maybe if I can put like some kind of a behind the knee rest, a calf rest, or something that can strap my legs in so that it doesn't move, but yet it's still a little bit more comfortable. Because and it's there, as you can see, in the down position, the foot pedals are comfortable. In that position, I cannot do that, man. I'm not a pretzel. But I'm sorry for the video also being so lengthy. I'm not one of those that likes to just give short excerpts of information. I like to storytell. And I thank you so much for staying there with me, watching my videos. I don't try to be boring, but at the same time, I try to get the point across as clear and as profound as possible. As you see here, I tried to go over the bump on all wheels, and now I did it on half of the mobility chair. I mean, I just like the way the range of motion. It's like those wheels just follow the speed bump. They curve around it. They just cup it, And, just that one wheel's in the back. I don't know why. It's like the wheels are made not very well for the front. But anyway, here we go. So I'm leaving the park right now. So is my family. They are waiting outside, obviously. Yeah, I really got nothing else to say about this. The chair runs pretty smooth. It is pretty fast. I think my top speed in this chair has been 5.4 miles an hour. Whether that's an accurate measurement of speed, I do not know. But then again, here we go. I'm going to tackle some hills now. So here you go. This is one of the big hills. I live on the other side of course, of this hills. As you can see in other videos, that we go the same path. My kid's school is back there, so my daughter and my son's school. But anyway, so this is how it's going to work. I'm going at top speed. I believe it's clocking me at 5.1 miles per hour, something like that, which is a crock of shit because we all know I'm a huge fucking bull riding another bull that has no spine. It's a strong and powerful chair, don't get me wrong, if I weighed 200 pounds less. But, or at least even 100 pounds less, it's not the case. But if you look around, as I'm distinguishing in the video, the road is terrible, but this is the way these guys pave roads. And if you look at the lips on those driveways, they really take a toll on the tires, on the apertures of the tires, you know, the extensions, the springs. There's been a couple of times when I tried to climb it that the rubber on the tire on the rim tries to like roll off, and my wife was like, "Hey, you're breaking the tire." No, I'm not. Yeah, look at the tire. So I look at it and it's like half off. I'm like, holy crap. But anyway, here we go. Made it to the top of the hill, almost there. Few more, a couple more minutes. But yeah, so you see all these lines in the road. These guys were hired by a company called Alacona. They do half asphalting, pun intended. But instead of come in and actually dig up the road and lay brand new asphalt, they're so cheap. The state paid them the cheapest bid to come in, scrape a little bit, maybe an inch, and lay another inch or 2 inch of asphalt. Really mindless and stupid. I'm going to make a video on that. That is worth making. These are the people that we encounter every day. But if you guys look, I'm going to show in the next video, there's no access corners. Be right back. So now I had this lady walking on the sidewalk come up and tell me basically that it is dangerous for me to ride this chair on the road. But look, checking out my chair, looking at it. I know she was checking out my ride. She's trying to steal it. She's trying to hop my ride. But no, for reals though. Yeah, it would be dangerous and all that, but it's hard to get up on the sidewalk, and I'm over here ad-libbing, so don't worry about it. Here's the corners that I got to deal with. So Hawaii is not really ADA friendly. They always complain that they don't have the money to do it, but yet at the same time, look, they can walk over it. I gotta find some other freaking driveway just in order to make it to where I gotta go. So here we go, attacking another hill. This chair really does well. It's comfortable. It does get me from point A to point B, but because of my weight, I do realize this chair yells at me every time to get the frick off. The scales do that to me too, but I'm really not that fat. I'm just big. I mean, I'm 6'7". A lot of people tell me I carry it well, and I ask them every time, why does it look like I'm carrying a child? And I get a sorry, we can't answer that for you, which is fine. But anyway, so all these cars make me get off the road, but then I can't get on the damn freaking sidewalk for nobody. Even to save my life, it's not going to happen. So, yeah, it's what I got to deal with, man. These guys, that's how they drive over here. I'm getting pretty good at using the chair, but if you look at the lip of that driveway right there on the right hand side, even if I went straight ahead, that front, control arm of the wheels that's holding it to the front, it's plastic. It's like really hard plastic. I do not trust that to not break. In fact, I do trust it to break when it needs to, because that looks like what it's made for. Anyway, so I come up here to the top of the hill. I'm going to turn around a quick bit and wait for my family to catch up. Look, there's a car behind me. Wow. So considerate. Alright, be right back again. Alright, sorry for that. I can't seem to find any of the additional footage I had when I got home. The funny part about my wife having to push me in my chair while still going at top speed up my driveway and not making it. we do make it, but it's just it won't do it by itself. But anyway, so I guess quick summary is this: the chair is awesome. I give it a 10. It'll make my conveniences in life a lot more convenient. It'll allow me to do a lot more things that I could not do before with my children and my wife. I can get out of the house more now. I can stop being so enclosed because I can't go anywhere or walk far due to my physical issues. But then again, price. I did say I was going to mention how much this bad, but yeah, man. I mean, it's mind-boggling. That's how pricey this thing is. My insurance company saw it fit that I get this chair, and they saw the necessities that I would be able to, use it for my everyday use. This chair, at a minimum cost $23,000. That's right, you heard, $23,000. So, in that aspect, we have to make sure that we take care of this bad boy. The chair is good. I just need to probably either buy or build somehow a lift gate on the back of my wife's car with a foldable ramp and stuff like that. You guys see all those on the internet. If not in a different video, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I have a chair. I have a freaking chair. It's awesome. I'm going to duke it out. I even have a license plate for it. You guys might see that on the next video. But yeah, I'll keep my rambling to a minimum. Thank you once again. Like I said, I love storytelling. I love being long-winded. And if you don't mind listening, I do not mind telling. All right. Well, guys, God bless. Take care. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, check out my Patreon page. I do have a Patreon page for this channel. I also have a Twitter and a Instagram. Follow it. All right, guys. This is Big Lou, and I'm out.